Hey guys, and welcome to Wrestling Days. So in this video I wanted to have a look at Seth Rollins basic Series 60. I think it's a fantastic figure, but really in order to get across why it's a fantastic figure we kind of have to go back and look at some of the previous Seth Rollins figures. I suppose the earliest Seth Rollins that I have is as a part of the Shield pack, which I've got here, and I don't know if you can make him out, he's there at the end. And you can see, you know, it's pretty basic. He's got his Shield attire on. The face scan is, you know, nothing that impressive. There's certainly no real facial expression there. I think the paint job on the hair looks a little bit basic, and in fact these were, you know, basic figures. So that's the earliest that I've got. They did an Elite Series 33, and he had his Shield attire. He came with a tag belt in that one as well. And then they did the Elite Series 37. This is the one that I got. So this is the Elite 37. This is when he's got Money in the Bank. And again, you can see his hair's a little longer than when he was in the Shield pack. This is an Elite, so it's got the articulation in the middle. It also comes with the Money in the Bank briefcase, which is why I picked him up. But as you can see, that facial expression there, still nothing that impressive. Came with the vest as well, as you can see there, which, you know, you can put on him. Really, I got this because at the time I didn't have a Seth Rollins figure and I wanted that Money in the Bank briefcase. So that's the one that I got. Not long after that, they released a Wrestlemania Series. It's worth mentioning, actually, before I move on to that, it has got tattoos just down the middle of the back there, which is really cool. Cool little detail. But yeah, shortly after this, they released a Wrestlemania Series, and it was basically the same figure, but it had the gold going down the front, and the belt buckle had like the gold logo on it. But that came with not only the Money in the Bank briefcase, but also the WWE title as well. For me, that was the better figure to get. But fast forward to Series 60 of the basics. It doesn't have the articulation of those Elites. Doesn't come with any accessories, right? Those are the downsides. Everything else, though, I think it scores big. And this is it right here. So, as you can see, that facial expression, I think, is just absolutely brilliant. So this is Series 60. This is just one of the basic ones. Other ones that you get in this series, you get John Cena, Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, Seth Rollins, we've got here, Luke Harper, Kofi Kingston, Renee Young, and Kalisto as well. First time in the line for those guys. So let's get this open anyway, so we can have a look at it and we can go through in a bit more detail. So here's the figure, and as you can see, it's got the gold on the front, it's got the logo on the belt buckle as well, but it's that face scan. Look at that, absolutely brilliant face scan. I think the hair is a little better as well. You know, it doesn't look as clean as what the other one does. It's got it highlighted in there, and it's a little bit messier. It's got the tattoos on the back as well, which is great detail. As we said, you know, it doesn't bend in the middle. It's not an Elite. This is just a basic figure. But I love the detail of the gold on the kind of the bottoms there. Obviously, it's got it painted on for the gloves as well. And, you know, comparing it to this one, you can just see, you know, it just looks, for me anyway, the facial expression on this one is just so much better. So much better. And the attire as well, you know. I mean, this is just a different era Seth Rollins, really. But for me, that one is just a far, far better figure. So, for a basic, I am more than happy to give this 10 out of 10. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I do give a lot of figures 10 out of 10, but then I only tend to buy the figures that I really like. There's an awful lot of figures which, you know, I don't get. So those would be my 5s and 4s, and then you know I can do a separate video on all of those. But this Seth Rollins, is absolutely fantastic. Cool. Don't forget you can follow me on Twitter at Wrestling Days UK, and if you haven't subscribed, it'd be brilliant if you did. Really would appreciate it. It's got loads more Mattel figure reviews still to come, and hopefully I'll see you again next time. Bye for now.